cat's like legit sitting there and I think she's gonna throw up. Mom life of cats, you know what I'm saying? In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you a really quick 5-minute contouring and highlighting routine that is just super simple. There's nothing too fancy about this. I know that contouring can seem a little bit, and my cat's tail is like waving around up here. Sorry. I know that contouring and highlighting can sometimes be a little bit intimidating, and contouring palettes are everywhere now, so are highlighting palettes. So I really hope that you guys find this video helpful. Like I said, it seriously takes you 5 minutes. Like start to finish, you are done. Maybe even less than that, just depending on how fast you can get your routine down. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found something helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. And there goes my cat. So what exactly is contouring? Contouring is adding shadow-like effects to your cheekbones, your temples, and your jawline. It basically just makes you look slimmer, your cheeks more defined, and your face have a little bit more shape. Right now I just have on my foundation, and if I don't add any sort of bronzer or contour, it tends to look a little bit flat. Everything tends to blend together. I don't really have like any sort of, you know, shape going onto my face. Like you can tell it's pretty much just like, you know, one color. So to contour, it's super, super easy and it only takes a few minutes, at least for me, because I like to do a more natural contour. So the first thing that you want to do is have a contour shade that isn't too dark for your skin, and make sure that you're choosing a cool toned contour shade. So my three favorites, 2 of them are extremely affordable. One of them is a little bit more on the pricey side, but still not too expensive. So my top 3 is, of course, my favorite is the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. Although this is a bronzing powder, it's extremely like cool tone. I'll show you right here. It's just really cool and it's not warm like a lot of bronzers are. A lot of bronzers tend to be on the warmer side because they're meant to warm up your skin, whereas, so like for example, if you put these next to each other with the Hoola bronzer on the left, and this is Max Give Me Sun on the right, you can tell that this one is much more golden and warm toned. Well, this one's more cool and kind of like taupey gray. So what do I do with these? This one you would want to warm up your skin, so bronze it. Take a big fluffy brush and just hit like your temples, on like a little bit of your cheeks, and your jawline and your neck, without being like too precise. But of course this one is way too dark for, or too warm for contouring. So again, you want to make sure that you're choosing a sort of taupey gray color to really get the shadows of your cheekbones, temples, and jawline defined. Another option is, I really like this one, e.l.f.'s Cool Bronzing Palette. It just looks like this. It's got 4 different shades, and this is in the light shade. But for my skin tone, I'm definitely, I'm a little on the fair side. I don't like to say pale because I don't like that word. I don't know. Any people with fair skin hate that word like me. But I definitely would not go in with some of these much darker shades. Like this one right here. No. I mean, come on. That makes me look so muddy. I don't like that. But these 2 shades right here, I like to blend together and then create the shadows on my face. Another one, which is actually my favorite, I don't know, I might like this one more than Benefit's Hoola Bronzer, which is crazy, is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is just exactly what it says. It's a contouring palette. You open it up and it's got a highlighter on this side, which this is a little too, I don't like this shade really. I only use it if I'm like setting my under eyes. This shade right here is perfect if you're on the fair side to contour with. This is in the light shade, or Dulce de Leche. They come in, I think, 2 to 3 different shades. But it's extremely similar to the Benefit one. I mean, the colors right here are just so alike. This one's a little bit warmer, but, you know, for $3.99 versus like $20, I actually think I prefer this one. So how exactly do you contour and how do you add those shadows to your skin? I like to take a fluffy angled brush. I don't think this is specifically a contour brush. I think this one's like a blush brush, but anyway, it's just an angled brush that just, I mean, you can see it's just got like the angles on it. It's not, you know, a straight brush. It's not too dense. You want it to be fluffy. This brush feels so good. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I'll link it down below, but it is amazing. It feels like a little bunny, like a little Peter Cottontail, you know, like a little, here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. That's all I know. Is that creepy? I don't know, maybe it is. So, I'm going to go ahead and contour. This seriously takes just a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and take my angled brush and then dip it into this contour shade right here. Tap off the excess because I don't want too much powder on my skin. And then just go ahead and take it and, like I said, kind of like carve out your cheekbones. So I kind of make like this weird fish face. I make this fish face, which is so attractive. Just kind of like suck into your cheekbones. So right there, you can see where I need to contour. Do it on yourself right now. If you're watching this video and contouring, you will be able to see where your cheekbones are and where you should add those shades to. So I'm going to go ahead and just... Okay, tip. Do not bring it too far down. Keep it kind of like, you know, an angle with your nose. So like don't bring it beyond this point right here. If you drag it out from like your nose, don't bring it in like too far. So keep it a little bit back. And make sure that you're blending it. And voila, you can see that shade right there that looks like a shadow. As opposed to this side, it's just completely flat, one color. I love contouring. I think it's amazing. It makes your cheekbones like instantly just, you know, defined and great because not all of us are born with great cheekbones, you know what I'm saying? So again, dipping it in, tapping it off, and adding it into this side. Bam. Shadow. Get it now? It's so easy. And then again on the high points of your forehead, so like your temple area, just go ahead and buff that in there too. And this, I mean, just take it kind of like on the top, blend it into your hairline right here. It looks crazy right now, I know, but I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that that buffs out well. Tap, go ahead and add it on this side. I'm using the Wet n Wild, but I'm using the e.l.f. palette because I need a mirror. So I love both of your products though. And yeah, we're already looking more alive. So then last is taking the contour shade down your jawline and then down to your neck. That way everything blends in. This is going to make your jawline look a little bit slimmer as well. Take it and just run it down. Honestly, you're just touching your jaw. That's pretty much all you're doing. And again, let's just go ahead and add a shadow to the skin. And then just do that. Make sure that nothing looks like orange or anything. Because although it's cool tone, sometimes it can look a little bit overdone. And then last, and super, super quickly, just go ahead and drag it down to your neck. Take it like from right here on your jawline and bring it all the way down and then just buff it out. And that's it. Like instantly you can see that my face now has some definition. It's not as fair toned and it's not so flat. Like it actually has some dimension to it and I look like I'm like a living being and it's amazing. Okay, last, highlighting. highlighting is super, super simple. Like, don't be afraid by highlighting. Again, I don't like to use a shade that's just, this is just a matte kind of like creamy whitish color. I don't prefer that. I like a not too sparkly highlighter, but something that I like to look natural, like a natural sheen coming through, like you're just glowing from within. So my favorite, and you don't have to use, you know, something this, you know, expensive, although I think this was only like, I got it on sale for some reason and it was only like $15, and this will last me for probably my whole life, and when I stop contouring and highlighting when I'm like 90. This is MAC's Soft and Gentle. It's just a mineralized skin finish, and it's so beautiful. Like, it is just so stunning on the skin. It gives you like this natural, subtle glow, and oh, I love it on whether you're fair skin, whether you have medium skin, or whether you have darker skin. Like, it looks so good on everybody. It's so versatile. Okay, so simple. Just go ahead and take your, you can use any brush for this. I like to use this kind of like bigger, a little bit fluffy, like blending brush. This is an eyeshadow crease brush, so it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You could use the same brush if you wanted to that you contoured with if you just wipe it off. So super simple. Taking this, dabbing it in, tapping it off, and simply just adding it to wherever the sun would naturally hit. So go ahead and just take the highlighter and rub it in. And then again, tap and take it along your cheekbones. And it's not in too much like excess, you know what I mean? Like, it's not too intense, because yeah, I like to look highlighted, but I don't like to look like a disco ball, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's like some crazy event. And then just run it along like the tip of your nose, down the center of your nose. Take it again, tap, put it above your cupid's bow, that part on your lip, basically just highlighting that. Again, up here above your eyebrow, make sure it's nice and blended. Again, above your eyebrow. And I also like to take it and put it on the inner corner of my eye. I just do it with my finger, and it just brightens up your eyes a little bit. I love it. I can't not do this because it just makes you look so bright, you know? Last, you'll want to go ahead and set your skin with a setting mist or a setting spray, because we did add so many powders. Not a lot of powders, but when you start adding contour and highlight, sometimes if you look close, your face can look a little bit cakey or a little too powdery and unnatural. So adding some sort of setting spray or setting mist will take away that powdery effect, and it's changed my life completely. I love to use MAC Mineralized Charged Water Skin Hydrating Mist. This is not sponsored by MAC. MAC did not send me these products for free. I purchased this with my own money, and it's amazing. It just kind of looks like this, which I'm all out. I've got like maybe 1/4 of an ounce just chilling right there. It's nothing too fancy. I don't know what is in this product, but it's amazing. So I just spray it. Just give yourself a general like 5 sprays, and you are good to go. Okay, I definitely did more than 5, but oh, it feels so good. Your face is going to look a little bit wet for a little while, so just kind of like dry it off, you know. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your sense. Do you guys remember that commercial? It is so easy, you guys. It takes me like 5 minutes max when I'm not explaining it, of course, because I know this video is longer than 5 minutes. But it's incredible, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found something helpful, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye. That's not right. I mean, let's just be. A lot of bronzers tend to. Am I in focus? Hi. Okay. A lot of bronzers tend to be on the warmer side, so for. I'm gonna go get my bronzer. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be. That's so weird. Who does that? That's so weird.